What's up, everyone? And here we go. SPX on the way down. I told everybody market is crashing, and they keep looking at me like we're on our way up when we are not. Here is a private chart I share in the bull ring. Guys, we're consolidating, and then we have a measured move. Consolidate, measure, move. Consolidate, measure, move. Okay, this is not hard stuff. It's in my courses, link below if you guys want to check it out. So measured move is the exact same move every time. After it consolidates, okay, if you guys draw your little box, you'll be able to get into some nice shorts or puts when it does happen. So this is only in the bull ring, guys, but I'm going to share with you what's next with SPX. Let's take a closer look at SPX, and if you take a look, we are in a nice trend down, guys. We are in a channel and it's on its way down. So for now, SPX looks like it might have a chance to bounce here. Okay, let's draw this out. That has been support and it can come back up. And we might see this, and then, well, let me change this up for you guys, make it easier. Let's use a better tool, and we'll come over here and grab our path arrow. Okay, so here's where we're at. Okay, now if you're going to use the path arrow, it's really easy. Make sure you're looking at least a 50% retracement. Okay, and then we see another 50%, and potentially we can see SPX challenge that resistance here. Okay, now best way to do this is you guys want to take your ruler and just measure down what that distance would be. That's looking like, if it gets to this point, it'd be $242. So then I would just say let's do 121. Okay, so that'd be kind of where I got to. See, right about there. So that's 129. So we can move this down a bit, and that's where SPS could end up bouncing and then coming back down. So keep an eye on SPX, guys. It is being sold off. The S&P 500 has not had the best earnings. It looks like they're doing 50-50. Some are doing well, some are not doing well. And of course, Google reported earnings yesterday and did not do well. They financially did well. They paid off well to all their investors, but came in just a little bit short, but still 22% profit year over year, guys. Looks like anything nowadays is going to upset the investors, and they're going to just dump the stock. So that has been support for Google, and you can see we did fall under it today, and it looks like we actually closed under it. If you see that right in there. Okay, what's next for Google? Well, unfortunately, and I'm not the only one, the path for Google looks like it's going to continue to go down. So I could see it trying to come back up here and challenge this support area, and then I think it's going to make its way back down. Let's look at this. Might come around here and bounce a little bit, and I think at some point Google is going to end up around, I would say, the 115 area. Let's just set this out here. Not looking good, but 115, guys, if it gets there, I'm buying. That is going to be a stock that is on sale because they still got great things going on. People just wanted a little bit more money and they dumped the stock. Go figure. And just want to point one thing out. Here's the weekly for Google, and if you guys want to see what the measured move would be, okay, we're going to take this channel that Google's been on the weekly, and we measure our channel, and we're going to bring it right where it made an exit. Okay, and you can see, just like we said on the daily, it looks really close to where I called out about 115 area. So let's change that, and we're going to say about 117 area, guys. And we'll leave this here, and we'll see how close we get to that number. But for now, Google is in a nice downtrend. And we have Microsoft. Microsoft did beat earnings, okay? And it went up just a bit in the actual session today. It did more in the pre-market and after hours yesterday, but it's run into some resistance here. I don't see why Microsoft is going to be this high. I mean, for now, I mean, look at this. We've had nice resistance and it matches the line here. So I could see Microsoft continue up just a little bit, but there's a lot of sellers right in here. I can see this happening with Microsoft, and it'll hit his head right on the support line, or I'm sorry, the resistance line, and then continue to trend down. I don't know if Microsoft is worth this money right now. I know they're doing a lot of great things, and a lot of people are actually talking about buying it, but not at this price. Now, if we switch over to the weekly chart, we see we have a classic double top, guys. Okay. So what can happen here with Microsoft? Okay. Let's do a measured move. So traditionally you get a double top. We're going to measure right in the middle between the candles wicks, and we'll be generous here, but this could technically happen to Microsoft. Microsoft can see 277 if this plays out. Okay, we don't know that yet. We have to break the neckline down here. So far, Microsoft is hanging up here with a lot of resistance. So keep an eye on Microsoft. This will take a while for it to generate, but it is in a double top. And here we have Meta in after hours, guys. Okay, this is the regular session chart. This is the 4-hour chart. And Meta was at resistance right in there. Okay. And ended up closing lower down here. But let's check out what happened in the after hours, because they just reported earnings. That's right, guys. And boom, right? It it took off. People love what Meta's doing. And of course, it came down to 283, and then of course it went all the way back up to 315, and it's sitting around the 309 area. Is it gonna hang? I don't know. I mean, last time it did, but you never know in the after hours with what's going on today. Some people might take profits, but lots of resistance for Meta. Let's take a look at their resistance areas. Okay, so we had it hit his head right in here. Okay, you can see there's previous resistance there, but we do have one major thing going on with Meta, guys. It is in a resistance area. Look at that. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of a benefit of a doubt, and let's draw this path out. We can see that potentially it could make it up. Let's say we're in the 310 area. I could see Meta making a run tomorrow for 315. Okay, maybe even going further, and then coming back down, trying to make another fight for it, and eventually coming down. Now, if it does take off up here, I am a buyer, guys. So keep an eye on that. Let's draw that out for you so that you keep an eye on it. We're looking at 320 areas, guy. 320s. You know, maybe this happens here, but just a lot of people selling off right now, and that's just part of the market. It's been oversold for a while, guys. So don't keep your hopes up. Okay, a lot of people think as soon as the stock market or an actual stock jumps up, hey, let me jump in. Nope, that's not when you do it, guys. If you guys take my courses, I will show you how you do it. There's a lot of things you have to look at, guys. Okay, so let's take a quick look at my indicator. Okay, and you see I've added more to the indicator now, guys. And so let me just turn off my cloud that represents the 200 moving average. Now, if I was going to buy Meta, okay, well, let's turn that cloud back on, because that might help you guys understand a little bit more. Okay, if I wanted to buy Meta, okay, I want to buy it And let me move this over. I don't want to buy it here. Okay. I want it above the 200. This is the 200 cloud, guys. I want it up here. Okay. So as soon as it starts coming down, you see the cloud twist there. Okay. That tells you it's in a downtrend. And if you would have bought right in here, 320, you would have been crying at 299. Okay. Now, why would you buy here? Because you're due. You don't know what you're doing yet. Make sure you have tools, guys. This indicator here, okay, I have a deal going on. I'm leaving you a link below. If you want all my courses and the chat room where we trade daily, okay, $1 a day. You can't beat it. It's $1. If you want this indicator by itself, I have a set of 10 videos that walks you through how to use it. And this is $9 a month, okay? But right now is not the time to buy. Look at that cloud in there, okay? So make sure if you're going to play meta, be patient. If you want to buy some of the stocks, okay, give it a chance to come back up. A lot of time left on the clock, guys. And now we're to my favorite, Tessie. What are you doing? Okay, so we have a lot of stuff going on here that we've drawn out in the past with Tesla, guys. We had our resistance area. We had our support line. And you can see here, we came under my cloud, okay? Right in there is where we twisted, and it was a great time to start shorting, okay? It did pull back, and then right at the cloud, it rejected, guys. If you take my courses, I teach you how to re-enter. In case you got out here, I teach you how to re-enter off a rejection, okay? I've got videos up so you guys can check that out. All right, so then now Tesla is down here, okay? It didn't get the investors that needed or the support for earnings, and now it's coming down. Where is it going to go? Well, it's under the 200, and it's under my cloud on the 4-hour and the daily. So I would not try to buy Tesla here, guys. I would be shorting it, okay? Where would I short Tesla? Well, let me show you. I'm glad you asked. I'm going to teach you guys something that I think is valuable and super important if you're going to be trading. So let's take a look at Tesla. So now Tesla found a little bit of support here, but it looks like it could be consolidating. Okay. So now this is the consolidation area. Okay. Let me lighten this up so you guys can see the candles. There we go. All right, so we're in the consolidation area. So if you guys are watching it on the 4-hour, on the 1-hour, doesn't matter what time frame you're on, okay? Do a measured move. Okay, the measured move for me here is right where it found support and it started to climb, and then it ended up in a box. There's support here. It looks like it might bounce off of there, but at some point, okay, it could have been here, here, even here, or it could be somewhere here. Tesla can repeat that measured move, okay? So we can see Tesla going to 195. Now, if you guys watched my previous video, I did call out Tesla going to 190, okay? Now, let me move this back up here, okay? And this is the easiest way for you guys to chart if you guys want to figure out where the stock is going. Okay, so far it's in a downtrend. Look at how far we are from the cloud. I mean, we've got some distance from it. Let's just take this and I'll come up some. We are about 2.8% away from the bottom of the cloud, and we're about 7.49% away from the top of the cloud. So it's not looking like Tesla is going to go up there anytime soon. And another thing I want to point out to you guys, and if you're charting, make sure you do this so that you guys feel very confident. Okay, we have resistance here. You can see that trend is headed down, or I can take it all the way back up here and just adjust my arrows and I can watch it. And if I see Tesla wanting to get out, Tesla's gonna have to come up here. Okay, I want to see you go in that circle, Tesla, and then take off. Okay, so those are the wheels it needs to take off, right? To burn out. But for now, Tesla's in a downtrend. Here's where I'm looking for it to go, and I'm going to keep shorting on the way down. All right, folks, here's a real important one for you. Tomorrow, Amazon has earnings. Okay. We are looking at Thursday, October 26th in the after hours. And look at what happened to Amazon today. This is not good for the stock, especially before earnings. It is under and closed under the 200. And it's been in a downtrend, guys. I mean, we can do different scenarios here and show you the bearish patterns it's had. The first one that we always talk about, right? This is the easy one. We can say that it's been in a bear flag. Okay. Let me move this over a little bit. Help you guys out with the visual. But we can say it's been a bear flag pattern, guys. And of course, and if it's been in a bear flag, bear flag pattern, okay, we know one thing about bear flags, and I'll take the middle as the measured move. And I'm going to set it right here. Look at where it ended up. Okay. It followed the measured move, guys. And this is traditional with stocks. Okay. Now, I don't play Amazon. Okay. But tomorrow is earnings. So now that tells me maybe I should jump into some puts, because if it loses this support, guess what? Okay. We have another measured move down. Let's take a look at it. All right. And this is how you play your stocks, guys. Okay. Take the courses. The courses help. Okay. You want to make some extra cash. You want to leave your job one day, guys. Okay. This is how you do it. We have our consolidation area here that just happened. Okay. We came up, but we did have our measured move down. We started here and we bottomed right around there. Okay. Now all we need is for this, okay, to, well, it already did, for it to drop, which it dropped from here. Okay. And I'm going to leave that there. So we can see it going down to 120. Now look at this candle on the 4 hour. Let's move over to the 1 hour so we get a little bit more data. There we go. Okay. So now the consolidation area makes a little bit more sense. We can take our measured move, which was here. Okay. And it still matches up real nice. Okay. And we'll take it from the box right where it left. So we can look at 120 and potentially 119. Okay. Right around this area, we're going to see it come down and might find some more support. Okay. Now, if you guys are trying to figure out, well, where is it going to stop? Well, you just got to keep going to the left, guys. Look to the left and you'll see that it does have support right in the 120.68 area. If it loses that, the next support area will be 118. Okay. After that, we're looking at 114, guys. Yuck. Okay. 114, I might be a buyer. So keep an eye out on Amazon. Okay. We'll leave this here. These are potential drop zones. Okay. I'm not saying it's going there. If you say that I said we're going there, I'm going to say that I said that you didn't say what I said. Get it? All right, guys. So that's Amazon. And remember, we have earnings tomorrow. So remember all this stuff before you enter. Okay. If it was me, okay, this could end up down here. Okay. Now, is it worth entering in a short? Depends on your reward system and how you manage risk, guys. Okay. I have, again, my courses that will show you and give you a lot of guidance on how to do this stuff. This is part of the stuff I teach in the courses, guys. Okay. Now, reminder, if you guys are enjoying this, okay, subscribe, guys. Hit the like button and smash that bell so you guys get notified every time I put up a video. And this way you guys are kept up to date on what's going on with the market. So this is important stuff, because I know people who want to buy Google right now. I know people who want to buy Amazon, Tesla, and they asked me and I was like, heck no, guys, don't do it right now. You got to wait. We're still headed down. All right, let me give you a few others, guys, that I know people are playing. And one of them is Disney. Okay. Disney is in trouble, or is it? Right? A lot of people are like, that's it. It's over. It's going down. Okay. One thing I know, guys, is charts don't lie. Okay. Disney will continue to go down. Okay. It's finding some resistance here. Okay. The latest resistance is right in there. So let's just draw our lines and say, okay, this is what it's following for right now. And guess what we have here, guys? Oh, yeah. That's what we call a descending wedge or a falling wedge. And what do we have here, guys? Oh, yeah. A measured move. Here we go. Now, if Disney pops up from here, okay, it could see 117. All right. That's your measured move. Now, go ahead and mark that off and we'll keep watching it week over week and see, will Disney make it to 117? I say at least 115. Okay. If we, let's give it the 5. If this plays out, it's got to play out. Okay. Now, how do I know these things work? Well, look at the chart. If anybody ever tells you charts don't lie, that's me. Okay. And we've had falling wedges on Disney before. Okay. And you can put that there, or we can put it in here. Okay. And then we had our measured move. And we'll just go, we'll be nice. And we'll set it up. Okay. Once it got out, Disney made it to, so our measured move would have been about 38%. Okay. It actually made it to about 26%. That's still a lot of money. Okay. These things do happen. You do get measured move, guys, and it will happen. Okay. Now, if you're in Disney stock, okay, make sure you guys take a look at this and just draw these lines and check out your chart, guys. Let's go over to the weekly and see what the weekly is showing. Okay. Some of the things that are true, okay, on the daily is because it's going on the weekly. Okay. Now we are still under the 200. Okay. Let me move this over a bit. And one of the things I'm going to look at, guys, is other indicators that we have. Okay. We have the MACD. That's part of the ultimate indicator here. And we can see, okay, on the daily, the MACD flipped over. Okay. Now, just like on charts, MACDs find support. Okay. So don't expect the MACD to continue to go down like it's done it in the past. Let's track this path on the MACD. I think this will happen here, and then it's going to take off. And you guys are going to say, oh man, why didn't you tell us? I just did, guys. And so we might see that huge sell-off out here, right? But now, okay, it's starting to find a way back up, even though it detoured in here. Okay, it's not over for Disney. So make sure you guys understand that if you are playing Disney. All right, and last but not least, guys, we have the VIX. I'm going to move over to the daily, show you some cool stuff. I always track the VIX. Okay, we've had resistance here in the past, and we've had our support lines. We've had descending wedges, and we popped back up just like we're supposed to. And now let's move this over and see what happened to our support. And this is not good. Well, maybe it is, depending on how you play the stock market. Okay. So let's move these over and just keep them together. Okay. That's our original resistance. Now, what do you see here? Well, if you took my courses, you guys would see that we came up, hit resistance again, came down, support saved us, came up here, lower high. Then we came down, found support, broke the original support, found a new support, came up, lower high. Then we came down, came up, lower high, and then somehow started consolidating. Okay. Now, what do you see left for VIX? Check this out. Okay, we talked about this earlier in the previous videos. Okay, this was a consolidation area for VIX. Okay, or we can go here and say this is consolidation. Okay, and then now, all right, adjusted that a little bit there. Okay, that was our consolidation area. The original move down, guys, was here. Okay, I will say right in here, give a benefit of the doubt. And then now, once we left the box, okay, that's our move up. Now, what might happen here is we might see resistance right around 24, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark that off so you guys remember that. So we'll say 24.24 is going to be resistance for VIX. Now, if we go to the weekly, then it might get a little scary with this VIX thing, because it is a monster and people are afraid of it. And when it goes up, people are afraid of trading. Why? I don't know, because you can make money on the way down as well, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have the weekly, and on the weekly, we can actually come here and say, all right, instead of here, okay, we're going to come and say this was our measured move. And then now we can take this and say, oh, we're going to hit that resistance area again. But when is that going to happen? Okay. Who knows? It might happen in next week, in a few weeks. But if we're doing measured moves, guys, that is where it's going to go. For now, 24.24, it is finding some resistance in here, and it started breaking it today. It challenged it. Okay. Now I'm saying 24.24. And if we look at this chart, okay, I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Whoa. Hello. Watch out. Look at this. We have a gap to fill. So if we get out of here, this area, okay, we have a gap to fill all the way up to 28. Okay, so I'm going to leave this arrow here, guys. When we review it in the next videos, okay, keep in mind, this thing is marching, okay? It's done what it's done and came down, consolidated. Now it's popping out. Okay, we can continue to see it on the way up. So don't forget about VIX. All right. So guys, I'm going to leave you a link below. I want you guys to take this very seriously. If you guys need help, it's $1 a day, guys. $1 a day. I do all the heavy lifting. You get a lot of great courses. You get a private chat room, guys. You get the indicator, and you get private videos and charts sent to you, and a watch list, guys. Because if you don't want to play these stocks, there's other stocks I scan. I do the heavy lifting for you. And $1 a day, guys, totally worth it. Okay, you want to make an extra few $100s? Okay, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you, and you can go watch my video on how to make $500. I'll show you that video, and I did it live, and you guys will be convinced. Okay, so take a look at it. So if you go over to bullringtrading.com, just click up here where it says specials, and it's gonna take you to the offer, guys. You get, for $1, you get the beginner's course, the intermediate course, you get the watch list. Okay, all you gotta do is click on the $1 offer and you're in, guys. It's that easy. Or if you're just looking for the ultimate indicator, guys, it's up here. You click on it, okay, and it takes you there for $9.99 a month. You get it, or you can pay for the year, $99. Okay, I've got all the videos uploaded here. You got more coming to help you understand how to use the indicator to help you enter and exit a trade. And I am offering 30 days money back guarantee, guys. Even if you paid for the full year, if you're not satisfied in 30 days, you get your money back. So don't forget, these are up, the links are below, and until the next video, guys, I'm wishing you a green day.